everyone, and happy 420. It is 420. And in fact, I don't know if you guys knew this, but this year is a special one because you can read the date backwards and it still has the same date. So today it's 4/04/20, whatever, 2024. But if you read it the other way, it's 4/20/2024. Right? Okay, so I've smoked today. That's why that was hard to explain. Hope everyone's doing alright. I got some updates about the van. I got it back from the mechanic, which right now I'm actually hanging out in Alicia's van because it's got air conditioning. And I don't know if it's too loud. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay. We've got the air conditioning going in the van. It's 95, 96 degrees today, so we're just trying to stay cool. She's hanging out back there on the bed with my dog. She's a bit of a dog thief, and I'm live streaming up here. I took my van in, for those who don't know, I took my van in to do the used car inspection on it. They did like a 20-something, 70-something point inspection, and I got a quote for how much it'll all cost. The inspection, first of all, was supposed to be like $100. And I dropped it off with them, and they were like, how long? Oh, happy 420, kitty. They were like, how long do you want your van? You know, how long do you have? And I'm like, I'd rather you like take a good look at it instead of do shitty work. So they took it overnight, and I got it back the next day, and turns out it's got some stuff that needs to happen to it, which we knew. It was a $1,500 van. So we'll start with the good news. The engine and the transmission are just fine. The coolant is fine. The whole coolant system is okay. It might need the fluids flushed. I could do that myself. So like the meat and potatoes of the damn thing are alright. However, I've got a few pages here of stuff that needs to be done to it. And this is what I got back. Some of this stuff is kind of a priority, obviously. Some of it, I'll have to just do it as I go, as I can afford it. It'll be a little bit here, a little bit there, but most of it is suspension work. The one important thing it needs right now, which I knew it needed, was brakes. And I also found out why my van is doing a little shimmy when I accelerate, and it's because of the motor mounts. The motor mounts aren't done yet, but they're worn, then they need to be replaced. So those are the two things that I'm most worried about, but it also has some suspension work, some expensive suspension work that needs to get done as well. So all together, and most of this stuff on here is just like, you know, alignment, flush your fluid, power system, flush, mount and balance 4 tires. Like, it's piddly shit that they added up, but all in, if they were to do it all, it would be $5,309, half a year's income for me. Like, that's a lot of money. So instead of spending $5,000, I've got one of you awesome folks that is offering one of their local mechanics to help me out, and maybe we can just do some of the important stuff, like motor mounts, brakes. I don't know if I can do, here's the ones that I'm not sure about. Alright, so I'm back, yay. What's up, Keto? Motor mounts ain't as bad as it sounds, you can do it. If I have the tools, man. What's up, Greg? Welcome to the live stream, dude. What's up, Mischief? Fresh hit coffee and 420 hits getting it. That's what's up, dude. Joints. Oh, that's like the whole front end, basically. The whole suspension of the front end. Also, the smell of fuel. My connection isn't so good today either, folks. So we're doing our best out here with the signal we got. But the smell of fuel I've been getting from it is there's a leak coming out of the gas tank. And I have looked into it a little bit. Apparently, there's a little plastic housing or whatever that goes into the gas tank that's known to crack, and that's probably where the leaking is coming from. But in order for them to drop the gas tank and look at where the leak is coming from, it'll cost like $200. So I'm hoping I could head up to this ranch, and one of you awesome folks has offered to help me out. So maybe we could figure it out there instead of spending a bunch of money that I really just don't have. So there's the update of the van. Here's the printout. I've got links and pictures of all of it they sent me. So it'll just be like a slow going process of getting the van squared away and make sure it's ready to drive. Mainly the gas tank needs to be get taken care of. The brakes need to get taken care of. And I'm a bit worried about the suspension. Or I'm sorry, the motor mounts. So the reality is, like, I bought a $1,500 van. I knew it was going to have some issues. If the suspension can hold on until I get to Oregon, then perhaps I would be able to get the money together to do one, one wheel and get all that squared away 1 month, and the next wheel the next month, and just, knock it all out. So, but on to the good stuff, right? Like, as we all know, it is a holiday, right? It's a holiday. So I hope everybody is well medicated and well lifted for this wonderful holiday that we have. We live in, most of us, a place where you get to smoke. Oh, Mischief asked how much was the checkup. That was the cool thing, dude. So they said that it was going to be $100 for the checkup. When I came to pick up the van, I went in, and they were like, okay, here's their printout, and there's no money due. And I was like, okay. And they just went ahead and gave me a courtesy checkup. And they didn't charge me a dime. It was free to do the inspection. So that's cool. The whole printout and their inspection took a while, actually. But it was free. Didn't cost me anything. So that was pretty sweet. I got to save $100. And that $100 I went to the dispensary with today on 420 and might have spent it on that instead. The dispensary I went to was buy one get one free on everything, like the whole store. So I took advantage of that. I got some cheaters. If you don't know what baby cheaters are, dude, you're missing out. They're like infused, rolled in keef, like with dabs painted onto the side, rolled in keef. They're pretty good, and they're super flavorful. And then I got some other infused pre-rolls, some THCA diamond infused with flower, which THCA is activated THC. I got a couple of 8s that were buy one get one free. They had some high quality stuff. Which one is this? This one's Slimer. I don't know. 24%. I don't name this stuff. Slimer's a pretty stupid name if you ask me. Puff Puff Pass. What's up, Critter Bones? What's up, Trainwreck? FYI, the new pneumatic camp near Shasta think may have a nomad shop. That's interesting. I've also been like balls deep in thinking about how I'm gonna build out the van, and I think I've got some decent ideas. And I have a friend in Oregon, Ben. If you ever watch this, I want to build out my van with you. Ben and I have built. We've done some construction stuff together, like for fun. We've also professionally worked together. It'd be fun to build out a van. I think he would be the guy to do it with. So when I get back to Oregon, if Ben sees this, then start thinking of ideas, bro. Start watching some videos. We're gonna build out a van together. I also got these Swift Lifts. This is like the Swift Lifts mini pre-roll. Pre-roll packed by Verano Reserve. they make it all fancy, like it's not just fucking weed. And because I got some stuff, they also threw in some free pre-rolls, some like singles, and so that was cool. I mean, if you're gonna get good deals at the dispensary, each day is the day to do it. And obviously it's 4:20, so I've got to smoke with you guys. Let's see what time it is. We got 9 minutes until 4:20 my time. Some of you on the East Coast have already enjoyed your 4:20, so that's rude. You could have just waited for me. But I think this one looks kind of cool. Simply Twisted. It's probably backwards for you. I think that the camera reverses the image, but maybe not. But Simply Twisted, no shake, no trim, 100% flour. And I think it was hand rolled. So this is the one I think I'm gonna smoke with you. And Alicia and I smoked a little bit ago, so she's absolutely like just chilling in the back. She's a lightweight. That's one thing you guys don't know about Alicia is she's a lightweight when it comes to her weed. Isn't that right? She just gave me a thumbs up. That's all I got. Do you want to smoke this one with me? No. That was a quick no. Very fast no. But this one's no trim and no shake and 100% flour. And there's 2 of them. And they were hand rolled by a hippie.
Real hippie?
It's a real hippie, yes.
What was his name?
His name was Daisy Man.
Daisy Man. Okay. I'll hit it. I'll try.
All right, you can hit it. Critter says hooked up this morning myself, few ounces and a crap load of free stuff, 10 infused pre-rolls, 4 big bags of gummies, 2 small bags of gummies. Hell yeah. I'm smoking it. Tooth Soap Pat 34%. Hey, what's up? I don't want to call you by that name, living with terminal cancer. But how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I hope for your cancer you're enjoying your own little bit of cannabis. I don't know if that's something you partake in. Now I gotta find my lighter. I think you're parked, man. He's already pulled over. He can't pull over any farther. Oh, is that Mac? Mac, you changed your name. What's up, dude? Welcome, dude. 420. Yay. Good to see you, Mac. Alicia just said hi, Mac. She's in the back, like, stoned. Motor mounts easy. Look for polyurethane replacements versus Chinese rubber. Yeah. Yeah, the motor mounts need to get got. I would hate for my motor to just fall the fuck out. But the mechanic, I'm gonna have to limp my van like 3 hours down the road. He says, hello, Alicia. She's good people. Yeah, I get to know her. Meh. I don't know if you guys can see her back there. Just feet and booty. Sag girl, are you back there too? Sag dog. Oh, she is just laying there. There she is. I don't know if you can see her right there. The Zag is just enjoying the AC also. Dude, these are like hand-rolled joints or like machine-rolled by a human. I closed my channel down. It wasn't fun no more. Yeah, dude, I get that. You bought a house? Where'd you buy a house at? Are you still in the valley? But I get it. If your channel is not giving you like, if it's not enriching your life, then it's a good move probably to just take a break. You've got bigger issues to worry about than your YouTube. That's dope that you bought a house, dude. Congratulations. That's awesome. Mac bought a house. Alicia says, go fuck yourself. Where's our invitation? I mean, she didn't say that, but I mean, she said congratulations, but it sounded like that to me. You're selling yours, Mischief? You can just gift it, to a hobo. Oh, you're in Foy. That's cool, man. Hey, what's up, Carol? What's up, Road Dog? Woof, woof, woof. Hope everyone's lifted and medicated for 420, because it is 420. Some other unfortunate news is on Monday, Alicia is headed back to the East Coast, and she's got work out there that she needs to do, and I've got to start making my way back to Oregon to get my stuff from my friend's house. So we're gonna be splitting ways for a little while. She's got work she's got to do. Most of her life is out on the East Coast. I'm just her winter friend. What's up, Jeffro? Welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you. Wasn't late for the party this time, no. Is it 4:20 yet? Dude, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes till 4:20. But who's counting? But who's counting? I just lit it a little early. Who cares? The 420 gods will forgive me. It's 420 all day. As long as I'm smoking for 420. Hey, in 2 minutes, you want me to call you so you can hit this during 420? Alright,
It's the whole point of the holiday, right?
yeah. It's exactly 2 minutes. Already full of edibles, Carol says. Carol's one of my road dogs, everyone. You see that fancy name that she's got, that blue or green name and the gold star? You get gold star next to your name if you become one of my road dogs. And all you gotta do is hit subscribe. It's actually really cheap. If you can dedicate $5-10 to me every single month for the rest of your life, you can be a road dog. Or you can cancel at any time. That's cool too. Yeah, not $250,000 in equity, slaved my whole life, lost my wife to cancer, just a wandering nomad now. Yeah, I don't blame you for not gifting it to a hobo. That's fine. I understand. Critter says don't forget to smash the like button, everyone. That is such a good idea, Critter. You guys smash that like button. We are getting closer to 420. 1 more minute left. It's almost like New Year's, but like a better countdown. You guys, did you know that 420 actually lasts for 10 minutes? Because there's 420, but then there's like sequels, right? Like Rainbow 17. There's like 420, and then there's 421, and then there's 420 2, and then there's 420 3, all the way to 420 9, which actually means that 420 in the month of April lasts for 10 days. So strap the fuck in, you guys got a long 10 days ahead of you. It's just a sequel. Tomorrow's just a sequel to 420, because tomorrow's 421. Hey. You want to hit this on 420?
Did you set an alarm?
That's the alarm from my watch, that was restored. It's just still on there. Yeah. Everyone say hi to Alicia as she gets more stoned.
I think at this point I'm probably smoking myself straight.
Yeah. You're not gonna be gay anymore. Smoking yourself straight. Can't pray the gay away, but you can smoke it. Is that not how it works? That's not how it works, is it?
Is that the whole point of the 420 holiday?
That's not how it works.
Turn all the gays straight.
I sense I've gone too far. Critter says 7:19 here. You're late. You're late. Honestly, at this point, I kind of wish it was 7:19 here because the sun would be going down and it wouldn't be so damn hot.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Even one motor mount will help 76%. Hopefully I can just get them all squared away here really soon. The brakes I could do myself, I think. The brakes, I just need the tools. And where I'm going, I believe they have the tools that I need. So that I could do myself. The motor mounts I've never done. I've never ever done it. I'm not mechanically stupid, but if I've never done it, I just feel better about someone there that knows how to do it. And I learn that way. But I could probably pull it off with some YouTube help, and I just like having somebody like a little wiser and a little bit more, maybe older, who knows what the fuck is going on. So then my van won't shimmy and I'll be able to stop. Oh, Max says, tell Alicia she's got the best peanut butter. She's still got that peanut butter, bro. Or do you still have some of that, Mac?
You need some?
Yeah, right now, today, it got up to like 95 where I'm at. Let's see how hot it is. Right now, it's probably like the hottest part of the day, so let me see. Let me see what the weather says. Alicia says you need some. So right now here, it's 91 where I'm at. And it's just about to start cooling down. The cool thing is, it's like super comfortable at night. It's perfect sleeping, like you can hang out outside in shorts. And when you're people like us, who mostly basically just we live outside, nighttime comfortability being comfortable at night is pretty cool. And you just have a little like blast of heat during the day you gotta like get over. But we're right next to this nice tree. It gives us pretty good shade, and we drink water. You do not need some. Do you still have some? Yeah, that stuff's good. It'll keep you asleep until the next day for sure. I actually like this joint. This really was like hand rolled. Like this is got a crutch on it, but it's rolled in a machine. You could tell. It's 50 degrees here in eastern Montana. You know, fun fact, Carol, I might be going through your neck of the woods this summer. If I can get my van into driving condition where I would feel good about going across country. My plan this summer, barring anything that's, stopping me, is I want to get my stuff from Oregon, put it into my new van, build it out a little bit, and then I want to check out Yellowstone, and I want to check out the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So, that's my plan this summer. That's my hope. It's not really a plan. It's just like a goal, I guess. But first things first is to get my van in operating order, and then building it out a little bit. If I do come to eastern Tennessee, I might be able to do that when I swing back around through the south and head back to the west coast. I also gotta get my van registered and all of that, and wait for the plates to show up, which could take a minute. Like, it's Oregon. They're a bit slow. Dude, this joint is called Simply Twisted. Simply. It's very simply twisted. What strain is this, dude? It's really stony. It's a 2-pack of Moon Dance. I don't know. Moon Dance. Half grams each. pretty stony. I dig it. It's gonna be a 420 kind of day for me. BRB. If you do pull up in our rickety yard for some barbecue. If you do pull up in our rickety yard for some barbecue. Dude, I do be liking some barbecue. But does Montana do it as good as the Carolinas? Let me ask you. Lightweight is good, less money. Like a lightweight build, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I was already talking to Alicia about that. However I build my van, I do want to use lightweight materials. It'll keep my gas mileage down. It'll save my suspension. The only thing that's going to be kind of heavy is going to be the platform my bed is made out of, because I want it to be hardwood. So, you know, my bed doesn't end up getting mold, and it can support my weight, because I'm, you know, sometimes I'm 200, sometimes I'm 180. It depends on how poor I have been. Am I eating ramen and canned chicken, or do I get to actually go get me some eggs and meats? Probably not. My hubby is close. We tell him he is better. We tell him he's better. All right, I'll humor the old guy. Yeah, your barbecue's good, man. I do be liking barbecue, even if it's, you know, not Carolina barbecue. You want to hear this again? It's weed. Tell me you're camera shy without telling me you're camera shy. She's not camera shy. Simply Twisted. Do you want to smoke one yourself?
Yeah.
Do you want to eat some edibles? Do you want to do your vape pen?
No. I want to eat donuts and take a nap.
He's 101st Airborne Special Forces. That's cool. We should go shooting. We should go shooting. I need some gun therapy. That would actually be pretty fun right now. Happy 420, everyone. We made it to another one. That's pretty cool. All the other anniversaries that fall on today aren't good ones. The rest of them are pretty awful. Like, did you know it's also Hitler's birthday?
Jeez.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know it's also the anniversary of Columbine?
Jeez. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but 420, like, let's just make it about this, man. We don't have to shoot people or hate people.
We just smoked. Yeah.
Let's just smoke. Sadly, 100% disabled, but he's still kicking. You know what, though, Carol? What I will say is if the VA has recognized that he's 100% disabled, that deserves a congratulations. Because lots of veterans out there probably should be getting 100% disability, but they don't have the right advocates to help them get that. So it's amazing. It's great. Congratulations that you got the government to be like, yeah, we fucked you up, so we're gonna square you away. That is something I drastically and desperately would love to have. So, like, I think that's gonna have to be after I go get my van. It's gonna be too damn hot down here in the Vegas area. Carol says, yeah, they're hell to work with. The VA, yeah. It's a nightmare, dude. It's an absolute nightmare. For me to get my disability rating I have now, it took 2 years. And I hear the process is a little faster now. I don't know how true that is. But it's time to get reevaluated. That was over 10 years ago. So it just means I don't want to sit in the desert or in the mountains in the snow for 2 years trying to get it all, like, taken care of. That seems like too much. You know what? I got some sushi I forgot to eat. I can't wait to eat this sushi. Who doesn't like sushi? I know there's one of you all out there that doesn't like sushi. You know what's worse than sushi is sushi in Arizona. Like, not an ocean nearby. I also got some like cold ass buffalo chicken that I'm gonna eat at right now. Never wait to eat sushi. You like sushi? I like sushi.
I like sushi.
Critter does not like sushi. What if the sushi is cooked fish? Would you like it? Would that like be better? Because that's totally a thing, dude. If you like fish or crab. Yep, from Seattle. Yeah, if you grew up on like the coast, you'll like sushi. Or at least fish. You have to. It's like a rule. Like New England, Florida. Florida had some amazing seafood. From Seattle. I've bummed around Seattle a little bit here and there. Spent some time out in your neck of the woods. Both Seattle and Portland, when I was younger, were beautiful cities. To this day, probably the most beautiful cities I've ever seen. They're not as pretty anymore. But back when I was a kid, like it was impressive how cool and fucking gorgeous these cities were. Now, not so much, unfortunately. You like fish if it's cooked. There is some sushi out there you'd like, dude. You can have sushi that's cooked fish, and it's just like sushi and rice and cucumber or avocado. That's all it is. It's pretty good. Like cooked trout. Yeah, Carol, they were. Are you still in the Washington area? Oh no. Didn't you say Montana? There's 14 of y'all in here. I know some of you linger in your little voyeurs and you watch, but you're allowed to say hi. Honestly, most of the sushi I have is cooked. Sometimes I'll get some raw trout or something. Montana, yeah. It is 420. And I got to meet Roche recently, right before the Country Thunder gig. And he had two kinds of weed he hooked me up with. He gave me a jar of one, which is awesome. I've still got some. But then he gave me another one that he grew. He's like, oh, this stuff is the shit. And I've been saving it until today, and that's the first one I smoked on 420 this year. Pulled it out, roll joint, and Alicia and I smoked that this morning. So, I've basically been trying to smoke awesome weed all day. I've got this Simply Twisted, but I'm sealing it up. It's got like a Ziploc on the top, so you can reseal it. So that's useful. And this one does too. It seems fancy. It's called Ice Hash. I think. Oh yeah, this is the one that had hash in it. Should I do it? That might be a little much. It's 39%. I heard that. Alicia just goes, "Jeez, you want to hit this 39%er?" Did I wake you up? I have a feeling, I honestly have a feeling that this episode of my live stream is gonna be demonetized. If it's usually if it's too weed centered, they pull your monetization for that. Dude, this one's all hash, and they put it in this like plastic tube. You gotta. Oh, I know what this tube is for. You can't fool me. What would you use this for? In like maybe the 90s, all you older Gen X's out there and younger boomers, you ain't gonna pretend that this wouldn't be used for some 90s sort of activity. Oh. I just dropped it down into the abyss that is your van. Yeah, it's a tube that went around the joint. Like a short little straw. Some of the dispensary packaging is hard as fuck to open. Dude, that's the truth. That is so true. I've gotten mad at some packages before. It's all plastic. And you gotta like hold these buttons here and like twist this a 1/4 inch this way and push these buttons over here. And then like grab it with your mouth and like peel it up and to the left. Yeah, it's stupid. Usually it's a good bet you can just hand it to a kid nearby and they'll open it for you. The Crooked Dog Ranch. Dude, that's interesting. My dad passed away in a place called Crooked River Ranch out in Oregon. So anyways, the Crooked Dog Ranch. Motorbound. I have an Astro 94 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. I think that's what you're trying to say. Side was no problem, but the right side is a bitch. Needs special tools and I don't want to get killed under it. But that poly mount is doing the job. For 3 years now, no biggie, just trying to help. And you said you're coming to Tennessee. I'm south of Jackson. I'm going to Jackson. 7-bit Jesus, I don't care that it's been legalized. If I see someone smoking weed, I'm calling the cops. Okay, dude. Good for you. That's a weird flex. Did you hear that?
What?
This person's comment is, I don't care if it's been legalized. If I see someone smoking weed, I'm calling the cops. Alright. Cool. The dab containers, I've had to use screwdrivers to pop those things open. Yeah, dude, that's true. Some of those do get like glued shut too. If it like leaked along the side, or you're like me and you just like do like the butter and you just like you would a butter knife on the side of the container. Puffing on infused cake myself. Yo, bro, you're watching me smoke weed right now. You better call the police. There's somebody smoking weed on the internet. Here's his IP address. That's a cool thing. Like, right now, people in states where it's not legal can totally watch me do this. Smoke one for the cop collar. Yeah, bro. This one's for you. That's why I lit it, as a matter of fact. They got killer edibles right now in slabs. Oh my god, they're strong. That's probably what you need, though. It's something strong. Bad boys, what you call? Dude, at Country Thunder, we saw 3 different vehicles drive into these little canals. It's like a little culvert. And the cars ended up like in culvert, fucking tires up in the air. And then the police tried crossing this little footbridge on a side-by-side, and they fucking fell into the culvert too. It was a shit show, dude. It was such a shit show. Country Thunder. My phone got driven over. I wish that I had gotten all the videos. I might still be able to recover them off of there. But at one point, the cops on their little side-by-sides had pulled over somebody who was drinking and driving. They were giving him a sobriety test, and the camp nearby across the street was just playing that song, Bad Boys, what you gone, the whole time they're doing the sobriety check on this dude. Just loud ass speakers blasting that fucking Bad Boys song at the cops. It was fucking hilarious. I think I've got some footage of it if I can recover it. So if I get it off my old smashed up phone, you might be able to see it. But it was pretty fucking funny. I laughed so hard. They were good, dude. Some days I can't eat them because I have to do things. Yeah, dude, you probably, it's probably the best and healthiest way to put it in your body, though. You know, it is edibles. Think the Pope have bigger fish to fry than some damn jazz cabbage. Some jazz cabbage. You listening to jazz over here?
Jazz cabbage.
Cop was on a side-by-side. Yeah, the whole most of the cops were on side-by-sides there. It's like Country Thunder is like there's a venue in the middle with like even rides, like carny rides and like a carny food section. Then you can go to where they're playing like the stages, and then on the outside of the venue there's like 13 campgrounds, big ass fucking campgrounds that go on and on and on and on, and everyone like pays lots of money to go to this and camp there for the week, and then the concerts they go into the venue to watch all the concerts. So yeah, it's very busy. There's like literally hundreds of gallons of alcohol being drank. Most people are walking everywhere, and so there was 50 of us driving golf carts all over the place, and it was $5 to get a ride. And from the venue, if you were at the venue, to pretty much go anywhere was about a mile walk if you're going the farthest away, like to the parking lot, or if you're at one of the campgrounds real far away, it's like a mile walk. And when you've been doing it every single day, and you've been drinking every single day like the Olympics, you're pretty happy for that $5 ride. What's up, Sophie? Happy 420. So then, yeah, all the cops are also on side-by-sides. I'm sure you know, but you've heard about Pirate Rob, right? I heard like a real quick, like, short blurb about it. But if you want to hit me up and tell me, like, I haven't heard much. And I haven't heard anything recently. I don't think I can take a cop seriously on a side-by-side. I will admit, I did fuck with them a couple of times. Every time I would drive by the cops in my side-by-side, and I'd be like, hey, boys, you want to get in a low-speed chase? I asked them that a few times. You want to get in a low-speed chase? And it turns out I asked that on the day that OJ died, and I didn't even know he died yet. Yeah, I'll hit you up. I'm not going to talk about it right here. Yeah, dude, hit me up and let me know. I heard a little bit, but not very much. This one's pretty good, too. It's all hash. Do you want to hit this hash joint? Boom, 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 boom. I got your hash joint. Boom, 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 boom.
Damn, it's smoking.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that. I already went AMA. Yeah, that definitely tastes like hash. I got your hash, buddy. Hey, dude, you want to see Alicia's roof? Dude, isn't this fucking cool? It just goes on and on and on. That's pretty rad. And then she's got all the plants everywhere.
It's like my little fairy nest.
Fairy nest. That's why my last van had plants everywhere too. It was the motivator. It just makes it look more inviting. I'll probably do it with this one too. But these fake plants are actually kind of expensive.
Yeah. No, you can just
Yeah. The ones I got were like, I want to say they were like $40, and I didn't get much coverage. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get to that Hobby Lobby on their half-off days.
By the way, everyone, while you got me for the next 15 minutes, I yesterday went through my wish list and just got rid of a lot of stuff that was on there that I don't need anymore because I got a van now. But then I added some stuff that would be really useful in a van. Currently, if you order me anything, it'll go to Las Vegas and to my address there that I've got at a UPS store. But fairly soon I'll be headed away from this area and I'll have to change my address to up in Oregon, and there will be like a time in there where I won't be able to pick it up. So right now, for the next maybe month at the most, you're going to be able to get anything off of my wish list, and I'll be able to scoop it up in Vegas on my way up north. And then there might be a month there where I'll have to just, I don't know, make my wish list private for a little bit because I won't have an address yet up in Oregon. Thrift store. Alicia actually does go thrifting quite a bit. I don't really thrift because thrift stores for guys isn't very good. It's just not like there's no really good spot to go for a guy to go thrifting. And he says, I'm smoking on the fresh air strain straight from Mother Nature's garden. Dude, that would be pretty sick if you could just get high that way.
Are you high on life?
And he's high on life.
It's high on life. Oh, good job.
It is 420, so I'm definitely not high. I'm high on Mother Nature. I'm just, you know.
Isn't weed life also? So like
that's
we're
what I said.
high on life.
All right, I gotta go. You'll have a good one though. Nice talking to you, Zig. Take it easy, Alicia. That's Mac.
Bye.
Medical only here, but enjoying the live stream vibes. Cooked sushi, is that a thing? Yeah, for sure, dude. Yep. You can get, I think the sushi I got today is cooked. It's crab, but it's cooked crab. Thankfully, raw crab would be gross. But yeah, you can get sushi that's been cooked. Yeah, take care of yourself, Mac. That's cool he got a house. Yeah. At least you could always grow air plants inside the van. All she needs is sphagnum moss and something to mott them. It would be a little cheaper. Before. What are air plants?
They're like, they're plants that just live off the humidity in the air.
So they die out here for sure.
Yeah, but I go to Florida a lot, and they're just everywhere there. Sometimes I pick up.
Are they the ones that are in like those little like glass?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly that.
Fake plants are a little more durable.
Plants are tough in the van.
Yeah, I mean when you go to all these different environments.
It changes too quickly and often.
I think a decent plant to travel with would be like a cactus or a succulent. Because they'll survive most environments.
But sometimes the heat's too much. Yeah, those are the best bet for sure. Or air plants, those are great.
Yeah. I have been wanting to make a terrarium. And I have a perfect jug for it. A glass jug, like a old wine jug. That I want to just put a bunch of fucking moss in there and stuff and like make a terrarium and just get some dirt from somewhere that's got like a lot of seed potential and just see what grows. Throw some earthworms in it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Been wanting to have one in the van. Yep.
It's doable.
Do you want to hit this hash joint one more time? Before it becomes a hash roach. Yeah, take care, Annie. You guys got me for another like 10 minutes, and then it'll be 5 o'clock here. We enjoyed 420 together. I did give you an update on the van, and if you missed the update on the van, you'll be able to rewatch this. It's right at the beginning. I went through everything it needs, but my van does have a gas leak. That's why I keep smelling gas. There is a leak coming out of it. It must be like a very low, slow one, because I'm not losing gas or anything, but that is a concern. I do have, and then it also needs brakes and suspension. I did look up the gas thing, and it's apparently common for these ones to have a little crack where the gas tank meets the pipe, because it's just a little plastic part. So maybe I could figure out a way to get the part replaced or to seal it better. Alicia would love my front room. Plants are wall to wall.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Heath and Bobby? You caught me at the end of the live stream. Welcome, dude. Happy 420. If I had a place, I think I would have plants everywhere, for sure. Like, that's just...
Same.
I'd have to bring Mother Nature into the house somehow.
Like orientation.
Plants and then computers, because I definitely like both. I want to have, like, if I was in Babylon and I had my own place, I would have a cloud storage in my house. And anywhere I was, if I needed to upload into the cloud, I could. I could just send it to my house on the hard drives in my house. I could run websites off of it, and then I could download off of it. So I could have all my movie collections, all my YouTube videos, everything. I could film it, and then boom, upload it straight to my house, and then that's where I do all my editing and stuff. That would be pretty fun. I wonder if you can grow a pole bean in your van, and it'd probably take over. Like one of those, you talking about like a bean, the vines that like fucking just climb on everything? Wonder what kind of bugs that would attract into your van.
I wonder sometimes how many spiders are just chilling up in these plants, even though they're not real.
Yeah.
Just living up in there. Probably a whole ecosystem in there that I don't know.
Peace out. Bye, Ketone. You guys got me for 7 more minutes. If anyone wants to send me any links on how to fix any of this on a 2006 Dodge Grand Caravan, you can go back to the beginning of my live stream and you can see what it needs. But I need basically all the suspension in the front end, bushings and CV joints and control arms, motor mounts, and I need to drop my gas tank and look and see what's leaking. Yeah, one pole bean, it grows about 10 foot tall, and it started in the defroster area, and I have to go and have it go all over the roof. When the plants took over. Yeah, I wonder what kind of bugs that would create. 1 hour and 7 minutes. You're not a computer guy. What do you mean 1 hour and 7 minutes? It's been 55 minutes since I started. Okay, look, the driver's side was easy on the Astro. Yours might be different, but one will change your experience with motor mounts. Sorry, I actually didn't realize the live stream was real. I follow you. Yep, it's real. Ta-da! It's a real live stream. I'm actually here chatting with everyone. You've been watching Fallout, dude. Good question. I've been playing Fallout forever, since I was like not able to grow a mustache, which I'm struggling. Anyways, dude, been playing a lot of Fallout. I'm on like episode 3 right now because I want to give it my attention, and by the time like I'm about ready to watch TV, I'm really tired and I can't just give it my attention. So I want to watch more of it today for sure. And I've been like, what I have seen of it so far has been pretty spectacular. So I plan on watching some more tonight. Another hour and 7 minutes. It's 4:20. Oh, so I must be on like mountain time right now.
Yeah.
So half of the year Arizona is on the West Coast time, and then the other half it's on mountain time because Arizona does not do daylight savings. And they just did the switch, so now we were on Pacific, now we're on mountain time. Fully binged it, it was rad. Sophie, do you ever play the game Fallout? Because that's totally a video game that's been around for a while. It's so good. It's such a good game, actually. It's a good game. I like it. Alright, I haven't tried this one yet. The Swift Lifts Mini Pre-Roll Pack by Verano. And it says reserve. Like it's been fucking chilling in the back for years so it can age. This is our finest.
Extra dry.
Wow. It smells like shake. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. But I haven't tried it yet. This is what I will say goodbye with. Is this Swift Lifts? If you have a lisp, that's hard to say. This is called Winter Truffle. God, I need glasses, you guys. I finally accepted the fact that I need glasses. This is Winter Truffle, and it's 19%, so that's annoying. No, I'm shit at computer games. That's the beauty of this game. Dude, you can either, you could change the difficulty while you play. It's super easy to learn. This is a good game to learn, a video game, because you can make it, super, easy and make it more of a story. And every time you play the game, you get a different story because you make different decisions. It's one of those games that what you do in the game is going to change your experience. It's a good game. Just saying. Peace out, you two. Good luck on your summer adventures, Alicia. If we don't see you again before you go. Squeaky, squeaky. Yeah, Alicia's going to be headed out in the next couple of days, going back to the East Coast. There's Bonnaroo coming up, there's Electric Forest, there's Festival International, there's Soul Fest. There's a whole bunch of things that she's got to go and work. and then I'm headed to Oregon to get all this stuff for my van and get my batteries put in there and build it out a little bit and get repairs done. All this has to be done fairly within the summer, so that's where I'm at in life. Thanks for being at my live stream, everybody. I'm gonna light this and then we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye. And I don't know when you're gonna see me again. I'll do another live stream probably pretty soon, within this week or something. And if you want to get notified for my live streams, hit subscribe and then hit the little bell. There's a little notification bell that'll give you push notifications on your phone. So, yeah, I don't think I got anything else. Thanks for being here, everyone. Happy 420. And as always, miles of smiles.